Into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And checking out the opening lineup.
Did you see that?
Oh!
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. Stop it, John. He's putting on a show.
Conley outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Towns, a screen on Bain. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And Clark with a block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is what Gobert provides. High-impact play on the glass.
Now Jackson. Hart, the pass to Morant. And we're about a minute into the first. Jackson on the wing. Right side Morant. Payne with a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Clark. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
BA, he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
Now here's McDaniels. There's the drive, and a two-handed jam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Few guys do it better. Downhill Ja Morant can seem unstoppable.
Here's McDaniels. And another basket from Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Clark. Payne against Gobert. Payne, the pass to Jackson. It's Smart on the wing. Payne with a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Bain. Wide open. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Edwards. Knocks it loose. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Really showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
And the basket by Bain.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now here's Morant. Payne with a screen on McDaniels. Morant finds Clark. Outside for Morant. With the drive, Memphis needs to get off a shot. The three from Bain. McDaniels with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gobert with a screen on Smart. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Smart outside. Good on the bucket.
And Smart has guts. I mean, he's so good at absorbing contact and still converting.
Towns a screen on Smart. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Smart. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And that one falls for Smart.
Yeah, the emotional leader of this team, Marcus Smart, sets the tone with his effort and intensity.
Towns, right side. Up and in on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Morant against Edwards. Outside for Morant. Up top, Bane. 4 on the clock. Nails it from 3. Bane's got 8.
This is a guy who loves to shoot the three. Bane won't hesitate.
Towns a screen on Smart. Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. They get the rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
Putting some muscle on that dunk. Gobert slams it in.
Here's Morant. Here's Clark. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass.
Oh, Morant! Wow!
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. He's got 5.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiator.
Here's Clark. Oh, wow!
He went.
My goodness.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Edwards against Morant. Pass to Smart. Bane with a screen on Conley. Smart passes to Bane. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Look at Desmond Bane outsmarting the contact, finishing around it.
Well, Steve, how about the offensive growth of Desmond Bane season to season?
BA, he's getting more assertive out there. Bane, he hunts shots and he takes.
LaForce.
Ryan, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that? Allie, thank you.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bain drops them both. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11-point game. From deep. Towns can't get that one to fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Morant, the pass to Bain. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Inside, Jackson. Good D by Gobert.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert finds Edwards. And stolen by Morant. The finish! Morant caps off the break.
I love his attitude. Ja Morant has the initiative to go after steals.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Conley against Morant. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Gobert. Towns down low. The shot misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Outside for Morant. Clock at 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good D by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Clark, the pass to Bain. Back to Clark. Morant against McDaniels. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Conley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Smart passes to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Conley with the ball, guarded by Morant. Play into a straight, Gobert inside.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Morant, the pass to Bain. It's stolen. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Morris in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Kennard and the 18-footer right on the mark. Kennard's got his first 2 points.
Extremely fluid on the offensive end. Kennard can score in just about any situation.
Smitty, Luke Kennard doesn't have a complete game, but his shooting is elite.
Yes, B.A. As a knockdown shooter, he is one of the best in the business. When he gets it going, he can bury you with his triples.
Wow,
That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Rose outside. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
Love the aggressiveness, the tenacity of Derrick Rose. Love driving the basketball into the teeth of the defense.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Aldama. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Assist goes to
And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
first personal foul. First team foul.
Morris against Kennard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Trying to defend Kennard, you know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Anderson with a screen. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's Memphis. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Stevens, guarded by Morris. Pass to Rose. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. And he makes it.
Nikhil Alexander Walker using his size to his advantage.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Kennard against Morris. From the arc. Kennard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Morris can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And there's a pick. Here's Kennard. And that one good. Kennard's got 6 points.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Here's McLaughlin. Tries again. Here's Alexander Walker. Hits the 3-pointer. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Kennard against Morris. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 3. Pass to Stevens. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Williams finds Kennard. Back to Williams. Plenty of space. That one rolls around and rims out. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Smooth through the lane. Nikhil Alexander Walker making his presence felt.
Rose outside. Pass to Williams. Takes it inside, and Williams punches it home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Alexander Walker. Williams defending. Reed, a screen on Williams. Excellent D there from Aldama.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And so it's Memphis, up 14. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Marcus Smart out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the center position, locking down the middle. It's good.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Moran looking around. And then Moran with the jam!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Edwards against Moran. Outside Bain for three. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got his 4th assist in this one. Double team on Towns. Conley passes to Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Moran. Bain with a screen on Conley. And it's Moran off the drive. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Driving in. And a nice finish on the layup.
You got to do more than that to stop Mike Conley. Just sensational at nailing the shot, willing his way through contact.
Moran against Edwards. Outside Bain. Jackson the screen. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Conley with the ball, guarded now by Smart. And there's Conley, that one's good. And the assist by Towns.
And for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
The drive by Bain. Pass to Smart. Now Jackson. And here's Moran. 6 on the shot clock. Ja steps on the gas. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
McDaniels can't hit. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Clark with the screen. Here's Bain. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bain to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks the tray.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Leading by 12. Bain with a screen on Edwards. Morant, the pass to Bain. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
A rebound by Jackson for Memphis. They've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Bain against McDaniels. from about 16 and stolen by Gobert.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley passes to Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels against Bane. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
With some arc, missed it. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy...
NBA action on. $2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with home. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the one. Outside, White. Conley against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Porzingis. The three-pointer, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit. Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Holiday against Conley. Here's Porzingis.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Edwards passes to Gobert. You know, he rips it. Jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Outside Holiday. Out to Porzingis. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They get it back. Gobert. That shot off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
White, good.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as... for the big man.
Down low. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
defense, Boston. They trail by 3. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And Boston with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And White with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And good that time.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Bob pass to Porzingis. An emphatic LU jam.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with a nice finish.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen by Brown. On the wing, Holiday. McDaniels defending. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And the second quarter about to get... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Conley for 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Holiday with the 3.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Brown, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Holiday against Edwards. Over Holiday. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Holiday against Conley. Outside Tatum. Left side, Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, the pass to Conley. And it's Towns penetrating. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Holiday against Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now here's Brown. McDaniels defending. Lock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Conley's shot is off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
Yeah, you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
And he converts the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Brown outside. The kick out to Holiday. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Gobert with a screen on White. Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Outside Holiday. Again, Holiday missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far. Gobert the pass to Conley. Gobert down low. He's against Porzingis. Back to Gobert. And slammed up by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The pass to Tatum. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
That's Gobert finishing through great defensive effort.
And the turnover again by Boston. Off the inbound. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. McDaniels got 5 now.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Horford, and it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Celtics shoot their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolf greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Here's Pritchard, back to Horford. Pass to Cornette, clock at 4. Minnesota with the rebound. Anderson outside. And finished off by Anderson.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Hit by Horford. And he drives in. Here's Hauser. He has yet to score. Back to Horford. Picked off in midair. And here we go. Timberwolves running again. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Hauser. The Celtics need to get a shot off. 14 feet away. Here's Cornette. Goes up again, and the layup is good.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
To the middle. Out to Morris. Reed the pass to Anderson. On the wing, Morris. Out left to the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Alexander Walker's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
McLaughlin, no good. Celtics trail by 10. Here's McKinley. Still yet to score, and it's good for 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Out to the right wing. Reed kicks to Morris. 1:30 left to play here in the third. They set the pick. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. In the corner, Horford with it. Pass to Pritchard. Here's McKinley. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Morris into the lane. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Wow, How about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornett. 36 seconds left in the third. This is it to Mikhailuk. There's a good screen. A floater. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Takes a three. Reed with the rebound. Fast break. Here we go. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Minnesota. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves leading by 11. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The three from Tatum. The three from Tatum.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Towns, a screen on White. Left side, Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Holiday's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. The kick out to Towns. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 12. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Porzingis at the elbow. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't cool him off.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out to Porzingis, beyond the arc. Gobert with the block, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Brown outside. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. Here's Porzingis. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 14. It's tipped. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Towns against Tatum. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Edwards looking it over. For 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Brown wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Porzingis with the steal. The kick out to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 14. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 12-point game. And it's Towns penetrating, and that one is good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Out to White, over Conley. And it's White missing. Off the mark. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some RIDA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.
This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And even in a short time in the NBA, Tatum has become the model wing for the modern NBA, RJ.
Yeah, he does everything so well. Shooting, defense, playmaking, you name it, this man has it. He gives you everything you want and need in that wing position.
Clock is at 3, and Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Morant, and he drives in, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Porzingis with a screen on Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They're one of the smarter players in the league. Holiday using that little shot fake and baiting the defense.
That's good from Holiday. And in last year's playoffs, Memphis falling to the Lakers in 6, RJ.
Yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing season for the Grizzlies. They were the 2 seed, but injuries to Brandon Clark, injuries to Steven Adams, that just put them in a position that was not there for a postseason run.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane, 5 on the clock. Good D by Porzingis.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful, you're trying to stop that.
Clark, the pass to Morant. There's Jackson with the 3, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Holiday. He takes it in, and Holiday powers it home.
Well, if you give Holiday a crease, that'll happen. I mean, he just blew the doors off the defense.
Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Brown. From deep, Bane drills it from deep.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Porzingis with a screen on Clark. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Grizzlies now. Jackson against Porzingis. Clark, the pass to Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bane with a screen on Brown. Kicks it out to Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sinks it from distance. Holiday's got 7 points.
From year to year, Holiday is a little inconsistent from three, but the defense has to respect his shot.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Bane finds Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Holiday against Morant. The shot by Holiday, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Morant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Jackson. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for two more.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Brown. Ooh, poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Boston's ball.
White against Bane. Porzingis with a screen on Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Here's Smart. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll get... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Jackson in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Holiday with 1 on the clock. Kick out to Brown. Oh, there's the alley. Tatum can't hit. And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring. But they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Morant with it, now guarded by Brown. Morant, no good. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Tatum looking it over. Outside Holiday, the 3-ball. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Tatum, a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. That shot, no good. Good D by Clark. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Morant hammers it down hard.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Porzingis has got 8.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
Outside Bane. Rebounded by the Celtics. RJ, you watch Desmond Bane. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, not highly recruited out of high school, playing 4 years in college. Bane was the last pick of the 2020 first round, and let me just say he plays like he's been slighted.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks, good stuff there. And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by Boston, and the basket by Bane.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while, Morant. This man is in full control of the offense.
Outside, Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Back to Morant. Bane with a screen on Holiday. Kicks it out to Bane. To the paint. Here's Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
White to pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Morant against Holiday. Bane, the pass to Smart. Back to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Bane's got 8 here in this quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum a screen on Jackson. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the floor for Boston, Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Kennard outside. Picked by Aldama. Kennard passes to Stevens. Back to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points for the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Now here's Williams. Picked by Aldama. The 3 is up. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Mikhailuk. In the air, and he takes it up and lays it in. Mikhailuk's got 5 points now this quarter.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Aldama, the pass to Kennard. Picked by Aldama. Takes the three, and Kennard with the three. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Into the lane. The kick out to Williams. Here's Stevens. Kennard outside. Puts it up from 17. Count the basket. And now a 7-point Memphis lead.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Screen by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA, you definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Here's Pritchard. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. There's a screen. Here's Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. 1:11 left in the third. Here's Mikhailuk. 5 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Mikhailuk's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Kennard outside. Picked by Aldama. The three is up. And Kennard with the three. Kennard's got 11 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Mikhailuk, the pass to Horford. Back to Mikhailuk. Up top, Horford. Williams defending. Shot clock at 6. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Memphis leading. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Marcus Smart out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Morant. Here's Bane. Holiday grabs the miss. Porzingis with a screen on Smart. They kick it out to Porzingis. Offline with a three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Bain. Now Clark. Back to Bain. There's the triple. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's White. 5 to shoot. Outside Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And Tatum drills the three.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Morant with it. Now guarded by Brown. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Tough points from Ja.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Bain against White. Tatum a screen on Bain. White for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got his 5th assist in this one.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Now here's Holiday. Porzingis with it. On the wing, Tatum. Tatum on the drive. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Smart passes to Bain. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. Outside Holiday. Looking to end the run. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Smart passes to Clark. It's Smart on the wing. Bain with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Desmond Bain.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Now here's Holiday. The 3. The rebound by Jackson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. Clark against Tatum.
Foul. Jalen Brown. First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw misses.
Line for your Grizzlies. Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 19. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 17-7 run. Holiday against Morant. Outside Bain. from behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Oh, he's way off from outside. Right side Morant. From deep, Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Grizzlies.
NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Bain. Clark kicks to Morant. He takes it in. The kick out to Bain. And it's off from three-point range. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Towns, the screen. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
And here are the Grizzlies. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is. And when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league. Period.
Now Now here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Michael Conley picks one up.
First team.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that...
to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Now, here's Bain. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Back to Bain. Now, here's Morant. McDaniels defending.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Conley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Morant dishes to Smart. Back to Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the body control of Morant. Still able to guide that one home.
Conley up top, guarded by Morant. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns down low. He's covered by Clark. Shoots. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside for Smart. Good on the triple.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's Conley. Inside, Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the inside. And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Towns. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, how do you stop Carl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And Towns drops them both. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Now, here's Bain. Scoreless thus far. Here's Clark, and he lays it straight in.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here is Conley. Towns wide open, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Memphis. Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Conley's got 5.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Morant scanning the floor. Into the lane. Outside for Jackson. Left side, Smart. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post-play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Morant passes to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson, a screen on Evans. Outside for Smart. Here's Morant. And the shot goes in. Morant's got 13 points.
And the level of concentration, Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
And here's Conley outside. And another three for Minnesota.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Oh, here's Edwards. Still scoreless. Towns high post. Right side, Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Minnesota.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside, Bain. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morant with a wide-open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Over to the wing. Towns, a screen on Smart. Off target with his three. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Towns. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Morant. Back to Smart. Over Conley. Gobert with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Morant kicks to Bain. Takes it inside. Clark with a wide open look. Bain. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Edwards a screen on Morant. Conley finds Gobert. Morant against Conley. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Driving the lane. Bain passes to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Reed. Banked in off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Here's Kennard. We've got Williams. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And Stevens in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Here's Alexander Walker. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's the screen. Here's Henderson. It's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Kennard. No scoring in this one. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Going inside. That one drops for him. Stephens got 4 points this quarter.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Alexander Walker. Fires for 3. Aldama with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stevens, the pass to Aldama. And Kennard, wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Stevens, the pass to Jackson. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Kennard for three. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Misses the three. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Towns finds Gobert. The kick out to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 5.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Bain sets the screen for Kennard. Bain with it, working on McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Kennard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Memphis leading by 9. And here's Smart. Outside, Bain. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Towns. Gobert with it. Stolen by Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Kennard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be.
And so it's Memphis riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Bane kicks to Kennard. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Jackson. Kennard on the wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jackson a screen on Edwards. 6 to shoot. Clark the pass to Kennard. Gobert with the block. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Back to Conley. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the three ball is good.
And what a smart player Conley is, able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
The drive by Bane. And he goes in for the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Moran's checked in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just superior focus from Moran. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Conley against Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Conley.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Edwards drives in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Conley dishes to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant kicks to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. 5 to shoot. Clark the pass to Bane. Gobert with the block. All by himself. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Morant with the screen on Edwards. Bane finds Smart. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bane passes to Jackson. The kick out to Bane. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
and they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for Memphis.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Outside for Jackson. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on them here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Good work there as it goes.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Now, here's Clark. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
action coming up. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Brown passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Towns a screen on Holiday. Pass to Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Inside. Brown scanning the floor. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Edwards a screen on Holiday. Conley finds Edwards. Throw it down on the lob.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Outside Porzingis. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 5.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Timberwolves ball.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Holiday. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Tatum against McDaniels. Outside Tatum. They need this. Horford can't hit.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:19 left in the first quarter. McDaniels against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The Celtics have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Holiday against Conley. Out to Horford. Outside, Brown to snap the cold streak. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Brown. Towns for 3. Gobert. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a 13. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Oh, got that one up quick. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Tatum finds Holiday. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. To the middle. Kicks it out Towns. 5 on the clock. The 3. Boston with a rebound. Now here's Holiday. No points so far. Outside, Brown. Here's Brown on the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
How about the up fake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Holiday taking his time here. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Back to Porzingis. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start, then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force. Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So Conley will go to the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up, and you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
And it's in there.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. And Edwards puts up a deep three. The rebound, Celtics.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Towns for three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Ali, right? Thank you. Out to Horford. Pass to Brown.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Conley finds Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Launches it. Again, Brown missing. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Towns outside. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a three. Gets the 3-ball to go. Edwards has got 16 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown against Edwards. Towns outside. Pass to Gobert. Good D by Porzingis. It's intercepted. Good if it goes. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
Appreciate it, Ali. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And the Celtics shooting just 42% so far in the game. White against Morris. White, the pass to Hauser. Cornette sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Timberwolves foul. Now, Reed. First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line, Sam Hauser. At the line.
Both good from the line that time. Minnesota's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. Fires for three. Anderson pulls it down. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And there's the drive. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Here's Tillman. No made baskets yet. Out to the right wing. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. 19-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Morris. Reed, a screen on White. And it's Morris penetrating. A slam dunk by Reed.
How about the execution and pick and roll? Monte Morris, just great understanding of how to exploit the defense.
Here's Hauser. Back to White. Tillman with a screen. White, the pass to Tillman. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen. Here's McLaughlin. Off the mark there with a three. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Pritchard. Scores after the quick crossover.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. McLaughlin. And the layup is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
2 minutes remaining.
Reed with the rebound.
2 minutes.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside White. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. And it's off from three-point range.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Hauser. Tillman in the post, guarded by Morris.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Down low. Here's Reed. Here's McLaughlin. On the take. Kicks it out to Anderson. He shoots a three. He's off on that one. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line, Luke Cornette. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. From the corner. The rebound, Celtics.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get there. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Tillman in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Outside Holiday, going inside, and he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Gobert. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Holiday with the ball. Brown, a screen on Conley. And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday powers it home.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Towns, a screen on Holiday. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Towns with the ball. From downtown. Towns, a screen on Holiday. And he lobs it up, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Now here's Conley. This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
Conley.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Edwards for 3. Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Beyond the arc. Horford pulls it in. And for Boston, they're shooting around 41%. Pass to Tatum. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Holiday against Conley. Holiday passes to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. They get it back. Gobert passes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball.
The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Tatum, a screen on Conley. The kick to Tatum. Back to Holiday. To the paint. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
From Drew Holiday.
Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call. .103 left in the game.
Brown against Edwards. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Outside McDaniels. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brown against Conley. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
And both free throws good for Brown. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Edwards. They set the screen. Throws it up high. Brown with the steal. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
On two.
Both of these teams are used to controlling the backboard. They'll do everything they can do to gain that advantage tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the small forward. Morant kicks to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Number 36, Marcus Smart.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Over in the corner, White. And here's Holiday. Floats one up. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Smart passes to Jackson. With the drive, stolen by Holiday. White looking around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics. About 1 minute into the first quarter.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bain loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
Shot clock at 2. Durant gets a hand on it, and it's Smart with the extra effort.
Challenging the defense. At the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Tatum down low. He's against Clark. Tatum no good. Morant drives in. Clark kicks to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Ja Morant.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Out to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and hot motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Bain sets the screen for Morant and finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Smart kicks to Bain.
Minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Goes goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Right through the defense for the finish. Desmond unfazed.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, White. Driving in, and the rejection by Jackson. Holiday gets the bucket.
So often Drew creates with the ball in his hands. This time the play is created for him.
Morant drives in. Jackson finds Morant, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Jackson a screen on Brown. Payne for 3. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Morant with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When John Morant is hitting those, you're in for a long night because we know what he can do off the bounce.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Morant outside. He takes it in, and then Morant slams it in.
Stop it, John. He's putting on a show.
Porzingis with a screen on Clark. Sweet move, and the dunk by Tatum.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Payne, no good. Porzingis looking it over. It could go. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Morant against Holiday, and finished off by Morant.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
A kick out to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Bane passes to Jackson. Crosses over, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Jaren's going to make some noise when he gets to the rim.
Porzingis with a screen on Clark. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Here's White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And stolen by White. Morant with the steal. Driving to the basket.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Porzingis with a screen on Clark. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Porzingis has got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defense defenders with their work down low.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then it's cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
We are indeed. ADA, thank you.
And now only one away from being in the penalty line.
The first one falls. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow.
Payne, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Porzingis against Clark. And the pass to Tatum. From deep three-point land. The Grizzlies pull it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Payne looking around to the right side. Clark, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jr. Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Brown against Smart. Brown dishes to Tatum. Back to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Payne finds Morant. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Outside, Porzingis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And Jackson with the block.
You got to be alert whenever Jaren is nearby lurking because he's a superb shot blocker. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And Holiday kicks to White to the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Payne with the screen on Holiday. Morant passes to Smart. Back to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Lobbed up there for Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Love the execution. John Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 12 points for Porzingis.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Jackson. Smart deciding where to go with it. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Williams is out there with Luke Kennard. And there's Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Stevens in at the 4.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Clark.
For the Grizzlies, number 7. Santi
Here's Pritchard. And Cornette gets it to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Hauser. And no good that time. Jackson passes to Kennard. Inside. Stevens, good. Stevens got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Pritchard. Kennard covering. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And Williams, here we go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Here's Pritchard. Kennard covering. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Cornette. The layup off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. He was all alone on that one. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Memphis foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Here's Pritchard.
I like when Kennard hustles on D. He's capable of making a difference on that end.
It's Williams with the drive. Count that one. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. And Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
Oh, I agree, David. Thank you. Kennard for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Kennard's got his third basket of the night.
The range of Luke Kennard on display. This guy is a lights-out shooter.
Pritchard, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Stevens. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Stevens got 5 points so far.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, That's terrible.
To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now, here's Kennard. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Horford with a screen on Williams. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Aldama. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in a point guard. That's the Boston 5.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
To the paint, here's Jackson. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Basket good. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Kennard on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Kennard against Holiday. Jackson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Brown against Williams. He hits Brown with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got his first basket.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Williams against White. Bain passes to Kennard. Pocket 6. Launches it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Tatum with a screen on Morant. Back to Holiday. Feeds it to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And then Morant slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Porzingis with a screen on Clark. Tatum way outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Clark into the lane. Porzingis with the steal. Holiday dishes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. To the middle. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
Out to Morant. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
The kick out to Holiday. Morant with the steal. Kennard for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end. You will credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Kennard against Brown. Back to Tatum. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Pulls from the top of the key. Not that time. His sixth miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Outside, Porzingis fires the three. Rebounded by Jackson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Kennard against White. Bain sets the screen for Kennard. Morant surveying the D. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team